time is a flat circle, or maybe a sphere, or an endless loop, whatever. It's not linear. We all know that. But sometimes waiting just sucks. And the thing we're waiting for seems to take forever. So today, we're talking about why waiting feels longer than it is. I'm here, and this is our channel. The most straightforward reason why waiting feels longer than it is because time isn't actually passing. At least, that's how it seems when we're paying attention to the clock. Like when you're stuck behind a slow walker and you're staring at the clock. Those seconds tick by excruciatingly slowly. This is what scientists call ecological momentary awareness, or IMA. Basically, when we're focused on time, we're more aware of its passage. This makes it seem like time is passing much slower than when we're distracted and not paying attention. This relates to another reason why waiting can feel longer than it is. When we're occupied doing something, even if it's tedious, time flies. That's why watching paint dry feels longer than it actually is. The opposite is also true. Occupied time feels shorter. If you're having fun, time flies. This is because your brain doesn't have enough processing power to keep track of time and everything else you're redoing at the same time. So when you're busy, your brain just estimates how much time has passed instead of actually measuring it. And since it's too much effort to pull up your phone to check the clock, you just kind of guess. Did I sit here for 10 minutes or an hour? Who cares? Not me. Not right now. Another reason why waiting feels longer than it is uncertainty. The not knowing when the thing we're waiting for will happen makes the waiting time seem endless. Like when you're stuck at a doctor's appointment and you do want to know how much longer you'll be waiting, it's torture. Your brain doesn't like uncertainty. It prefers to predict what's going to happen next. And when it can't do that, it fills in the blanks with the worst possible outcome. You'll wait here forever. They're never coming. The bus is broken. The food's not coming. The ride's closed. The data's not loading, etc. This kind of uncertainty activates the same part of your brain that processes physical pain. That's why people who experience a lot of uncertainty in their lives have higher pain thresholds. They've built up an immunity to the mental anguish of not knowing. On the flip side, when you do know how long you're going to wait, the wait seems shorter. Like when you're at the grocery store and there's a posted wait time for the deli. You can mentally prepare yourself for the wait. This gives you something to do during the wait, which makes it feel shorter. Here's another thing that makes waiting feel longer. When it's not your turn yet, the wait seems to drag on forever. When it is your turn, the wait seems to go by faster. In other words, unfair waits feel longer than fair waits. If you're stuck behind someone who's taking a long time to order at the coffee shop, it can feel like an eternity before it's your turn. But once it is your turn, you get through the rest of the line pretty quickly. That's because when it's your turn, you're actively engaged in the task at hand. You're actually getting closer to your goal of getting coffee. Whereas, when it's not your turn, you're just stuck there, waiting, and it feels like time is standing still. And finally, when you have to wait by yourself, it feels longer than when you have company. Like when you're waiting for the school bus in the morning, it's always colder and lonelier and longer than it needs to be. Having company, whether it's a friend or a sibling or a pet, makes waiting feel shorter because you're not alone with your thoughts. You have someone else to focus on. There are a million little things that can make waiting feel longer than it is. Sometimes the things we're waiting for don't even need to be important. Sometimes it's just a matter of boredom, or loneliness, or frustration. But understanding these reasons why waiting can feel longer than it is can help us be more patient.